Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Turfway Park Racing and Gaming for a fun-filled Thursday evening of racing here from Florence. 8 races on the program, currently 28 minutes to post. Some light rain suspected throughout the racing program, and the temperature currently 60 degrees. Race number 1 to start the show kicks off a pick 5 wager. And in the opener, a jockey change for number 1, Miss Getty Up, make the rider Rafael Hernandez. Rafael Hernandez picks up the 1, Miss Giddy Up. In race 1, there are 2 scratches. Scratch number 4, Niff, and scratch the 5, Diaz Delight. Numbers 4 and 5 out of the opener. And they are racing. Stumble after the start for Awesome Lawson. She is last. Weekend Fund is first, but she'll have company, and it's Mima June who's faster to the outside, and there she goes, fleet-footed in Florence. Up top, Mima June at 4 to 5 is playing a little game called Catch Me If You Can. She's in front, but deep on the course. 2 lengths for the back. Miss Giddy Up will track the speed from second. Weekend Fund to the outside of her third. 2 lengths for the back. It's Almadrina racing towards the inside of Awesome Lawson, who broke poorly but made a big early move. And then 2 lengths for the back to Deep Dish, still 3 back to Moon Party and Mary of Soul last. Mima June, no excuses from here with a quarter to go. She's in complete control. The jock looking back for competition. He'll see that he's about a 2.5 length lead at the top of the home stretch. The quarter was drilled though, 21 and 4. And it's Mima June striding forward. Awesome Lawson running a big race to the outside from second. Just outside the 16th pole, Mima June shaking up. Awesome Lawson is second, late on the scene. Deep Dish, they race down toward the line. Mima June from Flagfall to That's All in Florence, y'all. In the winner's circle, number 10, Mima June. A 4-home owner by Fed Biz out of the Indian Charlie mare named Sister Charlie. The winner's owned by Scott Herbertson, trained by Billy Morey, and Gerardo Corrales, the winning jockey. Mima June coast to coast to pick up her 3rd lifetime victory in 7 starts, and on the drop in class, she goes gate to wire 104.38 seconds. She was bred in Florida by her owner. And the first race from Turfway Official, the winning favorite, 380, 296, and 282 to show. The long shot, number 9, Awesome Lawson, completed that $40.36 exacta. The trifecta, 10, 9, and the 1, Miss Giddy Up finishing 3rd for a 50-cent investment. That 10, 9, 1 trifecta return, $69.01. Dime Super, $73.93. 1 down, 7 to go. Race 2 up next starts the early pick 4. In the second race, jock change at number 5, Quarter Flash, make it Fernando de la Cruz. And they are racing to a perfect beginning. From between horses, hold on to your tiara, Mirth and Merriment, also Quarter Flash flashing speed, Talk Radio 4th and about in the 4 path, and up to her outside, Addison is forwardly placed, but she's taking the worst of it there in about the 6 path as they work around the opening turn. The gray, A Real Hero, is next, just in front of Princess Nina, and then Richie's Noble Girl advancing to the outside, Complete is second last, and La Teresa is 10th and trailing 23 and 3 the time for the opening quarter. Up the backside they go, and it's Mirth and Merriment showing the way with Gabe Lagunas, and she's up top and opened up by about 5 lengths on Addison, who's on the outside of Hold On To Your Tiara, 2nd and 3rd. In between horses, Quarter Flash perfectly placed from 4th. On the outside, Talk Radio is next. Now Princess Nina is keen to go on. She's tugging hard against the jock to the outside of A Real Hero. Then it is Richie's Noble Girl. She's wide. Still 4 back to Complete and La Teresa. 23 and 3, 47 seconds the time for the half mile. And Mirth and Merriment, the class droppers, showing the way for the press. But here comes Talk Radio with a 3 wide blitz from between horses. Quarter Flash, Hold On To Your Tiara, still fighting from 4th. Now from between horses, Princess Nina, she's going to switch off covered up by Richie's Noble Girl, top of the home stretch. Mirth and Merriment is still there. Mirth and Merriment still finding, but she's shortening stride with a furlong to go. Quarter Flash lunging up the inside. Princess Nina down the stand side. Mirth and Merriment still fighting. Here comes Princess Nina over the top, late on the scene. La Teresa, they're inside the final 16th. Princess Nina is rambling home for Adam Gertison. Princess Nina by better than a length. Mirth and Merriment was second. Then it was either La Teresa, Richie's Noble Girl, or Talk Radio for the Miners. 138 and 3. Princess Nina, a first off the claim win here for Adam. Into the winner's circle, here's Scott Murphy leading in number 1, Princess Nina. Princess Nina, a 5-year-old gray roan mare by Verrazano out of the Cozine mare named Laura Fina. The winner is owned and trained by Evansville's own Adam Gerdison and ridden to victory by Rafael Hernandez. Princess Nina, first off the claim victory here for Gerdison, picks up the 8th lifetime victory. This is her second here from 9 starts over the local surface. Closing in to win to cover the mile, 138 and 3. And the second race is official, 1-3, dead heat between the 6 and 9. That will force multiple payouts in your tries and supers. The prices are up. The winner, 12-10, $688, $456 to show. Exacta of 1 and 3, $85.70. The trifecta combination of 136 was worth $51.65. The combination of 139, $123.61. The superfecta with the 9 on the bottom, 2006-1604 for 2. The 1,622.14 with the 9 on the bottom, and with the 6 on the bottom, 2,616.04. Again, 1369, also 139 and 6. Those superfecta payouts to get those prices again for you. The 1369 superfecta dime super, $81.10. The combination 1396 for a dime was $130.80. Race 3 is up next in 21 minutes. It starts the single 6 jackpot wager. Again, carryover in the pick 6, $25,570. One change. Number 5, Flute Master, has a change of jockey to Corrales. And please note, Flute Master is also a gelding. And they are off on this 1.25-mile journey. Vintage Year had an alert beginning. Flute Master also forwardly placed. And up from between horses, I'm a Modest Man, as they run down the stretch for the first time. Then up to the outside, Foreign Relations is a close-up third. Tucking in behind horses as they race by us for the first time is Tricolor. So up top, it's Flute Master will dictate terms just barely to Vintage Year. To the outside, Foreign Relations is third. Tricolor is fourth as they work in the opening turn. I'm a Modest Man is next, and it's Manchester and Cater, and Miracle on Ice is last of them all. A field of 9 covered by about 10 lengths as they have just outside 6.5 furlongs to go. And up top, showing the way, it's Vintage Year at 9-5 odds, towing along Flute Master from second. Tricolor is within striking range. Down on the inside, I'm a Modest Man as the quarter up on the board in 25 and 2, half mile 51 and 1. So on the run down the back stretch, no twist in the plot. Vintage Year at 9-5, still showing the way 3 parts of a length. Still tracking from second, Flute Master. Up on the outside as they head up the backside, it's Foreign Relations from third. Down the inside, I'm a Modest Man is fourth. Just about a half mile to go here. Then 2 lengths back. Tricolor is in between horses. Now Miracle on Ice from the backfield is the first one to go with 3 furlongs to go. And up top, after 3 quarters, 116 and 3, Vintage Year still paving the path. Vintage Year shows the way by a length now. Foreign Relations is cut loose to the outside. Cater from third. Miracle on Ice continuing to catch the eye. He's in about the 4 path from fourth. Tricolor in the orange silks is underway. The gray I'm a Modest Man to the top of the home stretch. 3/16 left to go, and they turn on down for the money. From the outside, Foreign Relations still fighting on. Vintage Year, one final Florence furlong to go, and Miracle on Ice to the outside. 1/16 left. Foreign Relations to the inside, Vintage Year to the outside, Miracle on Ice. Foreign Relations is shaken up, and Foreign Relations is going to break the maiden by a length. Miracle on Ice was second, Vintage Year was third. Then it was Cater in the running time for the 1.25-mile, 2:05 and 3. In the winner's circle, number 8, Foreign Relations, a 5-year-old Chestnut Gelded son by Karen Conti out of the Mr. Sydney mare named Quest. 00 Racing, the owner, Connor Murphy trains. Declan Cannon up top. Foreign Relations break the maiden in the 4th start, 2:05 And 3, the winner bred of Kentucky by Gainesway. And the third is official, 648, 428, 284 on the winner. Exacta 45.24, the try $40.95, the daily double 1 and 8, 59.16. Dime Super 47.16, the pick 3, first one tonight 24.35. The fourth race is up next in 23 minutes. Take out the 11L of the ball. Late pick 5 up next. And they are racing. Center stage, Dwelton spots the field about a dozen lengths. Kendall Grace reaching on out, Bell area. Down towards the inside is on heels from second. On to the run the first turn. Fireside Kitten's a close-up third, and She's Keen is fourth within striking range. Now she advances a couple of positions to the outside as Bell area still in traffic trouble down on the inside. With Bells on to the outside of Treaty and Paris, they're 2 in front of De Horia. Then a link for the back to hashtag winner Amazon Queen to her outside, and after that blown start, center stage is last of the 10. About a dozen lengths top to bottom. The quarter was 24-3. Kendall Grace at 44-1, 3 parts of a length in front of She's Keen, who's to the outside in second, with Bells on his third. Bell area now levels off from fourth. In between horses, it's Fireside Kitten up to her outside. As they head up the backside is Treaty of Paris. De Horia is within striking range, closing in 5 lengths off the lead. Hashtag winner up the inside. Amazon Queen still second last, and center stage still can't see them all. She's Keen coming to the outside of Kendall Grace. These two a length and a half in front of, with Bells on from third. To the inside, Bell Area's next. Continuing to launch her assault to the outside is De Horia as they took the half mile, 48-3. Kendall Grace still up top, still being pestered by She's Keen, who floats out wide. Even wider is De Horia, and way out wide Amazon Queen as Kendall Grace still fighting on up top, but She's Keen is wearing her down to the outside. De Horia's lifting off, as is Amazon Queen. Here comes Amazon Queen sweeping up in the final stages. De Horia from between horses lunging in as well. These two in a photo. Photo finish. De Horia to the inside, Amazon Queen to the outside in 1:38-2. In the winner's circle, number 9, Amazon Queen. A 4-year-old chestnut daughter by Cantharos out of the Lankier mare named the Niagara Queen. The winner's owned by Greg Tatum Racing, trained by Arno Delacour and Declan Cannon with 2 in a row. For Amazon Queen, she also gets her second straight victory here at the track, 3rd lifetime. She gets up right on the wire, 138-2. She was bred in Kentucky by Heatburg Hall, LLC. Once again, Turfway Park would like to wish a happy birthday to Mario Roberto. Now the prices are up for the 4th race as the winner, 1444, 540, 426 on the winner. Again, that 4 was declared a non-starter. All straight wages refunded, and consolations, of course, for those doubles and pick 3s containing number 4, Always Laughing. If you had Always Laughing in your early pick 4, early pick 5, also the 20-cent single 6, you will be substituted with the final race favorite. Exacta 61.26, the try 74.44, the winning double 8.9, 48.04. Consolation double with the 4 was 570. Dime Super 228.74. The pick 3 101.62. And then the pick 3 with the scratch of the 4 1180. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on your television monitors, the head-on view highlighted there. The 4-horse, the Stewards Reasoning for the DQ. You see the horse acting up the gate guy with the hold of the ear and the inside rein as the gates have popped, trying to settle, but unfortunately before the start was given. And once again, they'll back it up here. You'll see the 4 right there. The assistant starter still with the hold of the reins as the gates open. So that was the reasons for the steward's order there, with the 4 being declared a non-starter. Race 5 is up next. Put Walter Rodriguez on the 4. The jockey of the 5 is 2 pounds over. It starts the late pick 4. And they are racing. Always laughing. Out to set the tempo. First Hill is away in good order and up to the outside the gray Gracie Mansion. These three lead the charge to the first turn from between horses. Miss Goodbar fourth. Pat's Palace to the inside fifth. Now here's the plan. Is taken back in hand from six, covered up by It Factor, who's advancing, as is Pigalle, up to the outside of Old Pollyanna, and Satis is at the back of the pack. That's the 10 of them as they work around the turn. 6 furlongs to go, and they straighten up for the backstretch run. First Hill allowed to dictate the terms 3 parts of length. The quarter not all that quick, 24 seconds. As always laughing in hand from second, covered up by Gracie Mansion in third. Pat's Palace is fourth. In between horses, Miss Goodbar still racing fifth. It Factor to the outside. Now here's the plan is next. Pigalle is about a length in front of Old Pollyanna, and Satis is last of them all. They continue to run down the backstretch. They pass the first half mile, 48-1. So First Hill allowed to free will on the front end, a length and a half to Gracie Mansion. It Factor is cut loose to the outside, always laughing up the fence. From the backfield, Pigalle is underway now. Old Pollyanna catching the eye to the outside of her, and here she comes up and after the pace hitter who's still there. First Hill has quickened up by about 2.5 lengths and comes to the top of the lane. And First Hill's going to be tough from here. Up to the outside, Pigalle way out wide. Old Pollyanna, they're in the stretch run, and First Hill still finding up top, always laughing to the inside, and the class-dropping daughter of Blame, Pigalle, is bearing down to the outside. Whip is out on First Hill, but she just got passed by Pigalle, who is drawing it away to win, and is going to win by 3 parts of the length on the drop in class. First Hill was second, always laughing third, and the running time was 1:38.3. Horses up on the track for the 6th race from the track. 6th race, allowance optional claiming filly 3-year-olds to go a mile. Take out the 2 and 5. Flashy Gym number 4 is owned by Spendthrift Farm. No super, but win, play, show, exact to try, daily double, and pick 3 wagering post time in 8 minutes. And they are racing. Flashy Gem out to set the lead. Tiki Bar flashing speed. Chiquita Mosca broke sharp but has taken in hand back into third. Gonna Cut It is fourth and way out wide for a field of 5, and Tango Zulu is last and on the fence. They work around the opening turn, 6.5 furlongs to go, and Flashy Gem, the daughter of Bolt Doro, with her ears up, allowed to dictate the terms. They're not going very quick at all here as she backs the pace up a length and a half in front of Tiki Bar as they work around the opening turn. Couple lengths further back to Gonna Cut It is third and still racing deep on the course. Chiquita Mosca to the inside from fourth, about 3.5 off the pace, and Tango Zulu is fifth and trailing. Up the backside they go, and it is Flashy Gem still up top, well in hand by a length. Gonna Cut It with an early move up the backside, up into second. Tiki Bar is third. Now Tango Zulu's off the fence. She's up into fourth, about 2.5 lengths off the pace setter, and Chiquita Mosca has 5 lengths to make up to get to Flashy Gem, who's been unopposed thus far up top. She's still up top. Her ears are just going back and forth, waiting for Chris to say, let me go, as Tiki Bar is back into second. Gonna Cut It is getting out in the far turn run. Meanwhile, Tango Zulu splitting horses and Chiquita Mosca up the fence. Top of the home stretch, and Flashy Gem in synthetic debut comes to the furlong grounds, and she's roused to a 6-length lead, and she's ever widening. It is Flashy Gem in a dominant display here. Flashy Gem, much the best. Landeros goes in victory pose late. She won by about 5 in the end. Tiki Bar was second, then a margin of maybe 8 or 9 lengths back to Tango Zulu, and Chiquita Mosca was fourth. The running time, gate to wire, 1:36.3. Flashy Gem broke the maiden on the synthetic, comes off the shelf, and runs away from the field in her Tapita debut to start the late pick 3 as the favorite, 1:36.67 seconds. In the winner's circle, shining bright tonight, number 4, Flashy Gem, a 3-year-old daughter by Bolt Doro, out of the Smart Strike mare named Garnet. The winner is owned by the Spendthrift Farm LLC, trained by Brad Cox with Chris Landeros. Up top, Flashy Gem, gate to wire, 1:36.3, bred in Kentucky by her owner. And the 6th is official. Price is up, $430. 320 in the middle, 214 on Flashy Gem. Exact 1302, the 50-cent try, 473. The dub, 34.90 for that 9-4 combination. Again, the superfecta was refunded with those 2 scratches. You had to pick 3, $56.61. Race 7 up next, your final chance to bet a daily double. The late double starts in race 7. Fillies mares to go a mile, scratch the 3. But Felix will do Felix on the 10 teller to sing. They'll be at the gate in 20 minutes. And they are racing. Polka Polenta, Commander's Palace, and Idiomatic sending on out for the early lead. Then it's Kimberly's Dream, King's Legacy, and Texas Magic. That's the front 6 on the run the first turn. Maybe Later has worked her way over to the fence. She's shaded by Georgetown Road. In 4 deep is Tell Her to Sing, and Treasure of War is 10th and trailing. Polka Polenta out to set the Florence Fractions by 3 parts of a length. Idiomatic, the daughter of Curlin, the favorite, right to her hip there from second. Commander's Palace is third and 2.5 off the lead, still 2 back to King's Legacy from fourth. Kimberly Dream and Perry Utes is fifth, just about a length in front of Georgetown Road. Texas Magic is to her outside as they head up the backside. The quarter was 23 and 3. Then we trail back to Maybe Later and Treasure of War. Half mile, 46 and 1. Polka Polenta, the daughter of Fort Larned, setting the tempo by 2. Idiomatic is second, stalking her, and then about 4 lengths further back to Commander's Palace and up the inside King's Legacy. Texas Magic is on the move. Kimberly Dream parked out wide. Then it is Georgetown Road. It's Polka Polenta up top, unopposed, and she's looking strong from here. 2.5 lengths to Idiomatic is under a heavy drive to the top at home stretch, and Polka Polenta is with the lead by 2.5 lengths with a furlong to go. Idiomatic is fully hard pressed to come and get her. A margin of 6 back to Texas Magic and Maybe Later. It's Polka Polenta. She's in front. Wearing her down is Idiomatic. Idiomatic coming after Polka Polenta. Here's Idiomatic up in time. Idiomatic at 4-5 is going to pick up her third synthetic victory in 1:36 and 2. In the winner's circle, the talented Idiomatic, a 4-year-old made honor by Curlin, out of the First Defense mare named Lockdown. The winner's owned by Juddmont, trained by Brad Cox for his second on the night, and Chris Landeros with another victory here. That's 2 for Chris. For Idiomatic, it's her third lifetime victory in just 5 starts, and she covers the mile 136 and 2. Idiomatic was bred here in Kentucky by Juddmont Farms Incorporated. And the 7th is official. Number 1, Idiomatic, 368, 256, 210. Exact is 1644. The try, $12.99. The daily double, $8.42. Dime Super, $29.51. The pick 3, $16.04. 8th and final up next in 23 minutes. Rogelio Miranda, the new jockey for the 1. Scratch 12, 13, and 14. $1 super high 5 wagering in 22 minutes. They are racing. Sunshine topped at the start, but she recovered as they barrel up the backside. East of India from between horses. Also Lucky Lauren right there as Funky Music is 3 deep. In behind them, the quartet of Day in the Country, Tappan Sam, My Boy Blue, and Gottsacker. Scent Shines is in behind a wall of horses covered up by Red Mules, so a couple back to Chief How Come. And at the back of the pack, it's Valley Vista. East of India leads them in the far turn run. Funky Music up to the outside as Lucky Lauren sandwiched in between horses. Day in the Country is in behind the speed there from fourth. Gottsacker upset-minded at a big number now. My Boy Blue, the gray is being called upon, is up into third as Funky Music takes control with a quarter to go. And Funky Music up and after the lead as they turn on down for the money. And it's Funky Music sweeping up and opening up by 3. My Boy Blue is full bore. He's on the wrong lead, but coming at him inside the final furlong. Funky Music is clear by a length and a half. My Boy Blue up into second. East of India back into third. Down to the wire, Funky Music. Funky Music wins. Late charge from My Boy Blue to be second. Then it was East of India third. And a 3-horse photo for fourth, 105 and 4. In the winner's circle, number 8. Funky Music, a 5-year-old chestnut gelded son by Fast Anna out of the Warfront mare named Ocean Road. The winner's owned by TLY, is driven by Kevin Fletcher and Luan Machado. The winning jockey, Funky Music, now a 3-time winner from 8 starts, bred in Kentucky by owner TLYs. Funky Music takes the nightcap, covering the 5.5 furlongs in 105.98 seconds. The 8th and final is official. Price is up, 924, 558, 434 on the winner. Pick 6, multiple winners. The carryover $28,000 plus into tomorrow's card. The 50-cent pick 5, $488.88. The high 5 was solved, $884.66 to the winner. $49.40 for the exacta. The try, $55.03. The late daily double was 1 and 8. The Cox Fletcher double, $20.70. The pick 4, $71.02. Dime Super, $67.82. Multiple winners in that pick 6, $1,700.73 each.